And welcome back everybody to Limbus Company. Yesterday we finished with quite the cliffhanger, so today we are gonna be continuing the whole thing. Once again everybody, if you missed anything today or you want to catch up with the full playthrough, it goes to the Games Are Bastard channel, linked in the description. Thank you to those who are already subscribed. That good stuff. As the new Steam engines, looms, printing presses, the world gets better in the long term time. Yes, Megumi, 100%. Like, don't forget, what happened to all the horse dung cleaners when the car was invented? Yeah, no, like, this is just technological progression. Okay, so BVN, welcome today. There is no stream on Friday. That's different. On Friday, we have a special stream earlier than anything we've done before for the non-gaming LFAs, but we do have a stream for the rest. Welcome today. How you doing? All right, so yesterday, turns out Fau.st has this. Street lamp lighters, the people who used to wake up, like the alarm bell people, that kind of stuff. Missed the half stream because happens, you know. By the way, we got the emotes. We got the new emotes. There is a downside though. On Twitch, the emotes are all now available for paid members, for paid subscribers. If you are a non-subscriber, you can use the channel points, not the Botrix points, the regular channel points. There is an unlock an emote function that you can use. For YouTube, this is worse. I have space for one more emote on YouTube, and those can only be done for paid members. We already have the Ghost Ishmael. We need to decide on the other ones. Basically, the ones that we have, let me just put the viable options, because those are the other ones. So we can have Faust, we can have this one, this one, this one, this one, or this one, right? Like, these are the current options of which emotes we can set on the YouTube. Yeah, let me make a poll. I wanted to do this. So for those of you who are live on YouTube, because on Twitch this was not an issue. On Twitch this was not an issue, but which emote do we set up? Because the problem is, in order for me to unlock another emote on YouTube, we need another 15 or so members. Like paid members, right? So right now, let's prioritize one. We can have Faust Chord. We can have Yi Hao Yi Sang. We can have Hong Luario. We can have Hermaga, or we can have we have then what? Ross Shu. And we have Toad. So let me make the poll real quick. I'm gonna pin it on the YouTube chat. So here's a straw poll. Vote for which emote you want. Ahab is already an emote on the YouTube chat. So yes. Hermaga is fucking hilarious. I know. So there you go. There's the poll pinned. Just vote on it. This only affects YouTube viewers. So I'm only posting it there because the Twitch people already have all of them. Hong Luario. Yes, that's how I named them. So yes, if you are a free viewer on Twitch, you will see the little bastard, like the little bottle points. One of the options, one of the rewards for it should be, what's it called? Unlock a random sub emote, so you should be able to do this. It's a hard choice. Yeah, for now, only one. I will see if I can compromise other emotes, but yeah, let's see. All right, with that, back we go here. Faust could not access Fau.st, but she's starting to take a gamble. We found one of the most incredible characters that we've done so far. And we're about to take a gamble. 6-5-29. The negotiation. Let's do this. Untouchable? Yes. So, this passageway leads straight into Mephistopheles.
처음부터 이게 문제였어.
This is where it all started. This stupid bus woke me from my slumber. If only this bus hadn't completely filled up the freight car. I wasn't planning on commencing the parade so soon, or creating a kindred at all. Dante? The connection has been restored.
Oh god, they have Wi-Fi on the bus! They have Wi-Fi on the bus! Faust Court is available! Connection. The suddenness of her statement briefly knocked me off my train of thought. I looked at her and cocked my head in confusion, and she replied with an even quieter whisper without looking away from the blood fiend. Faust, no, don't leave me! Yup. Game was the other one we're talking about today. Not Metro Gravity, but Metro... Megumi, which one was the game you recommended? Gravity Rush? No. UC's emote? We might need one eventually, but... Yes, which one was the game you recommended earlier, Megumi? Was it Gravity Rush? Okay.
Boarding Mephistopheles has re-established my connection to Faust.
She's becoming stupid again? We'll see. Ah, did you know that this would work?
No, and as I have stated before, this was a pure, incalculable gamble based on my own uncertain hypothesis.
Oh boy. Games with Rush in the name? Yes.
This success helps me somewhat comprehend Miss Rodia's fascination with gambling.
A faint smile momentarily appears on Faust's lips as she jests, then fades away. Ace, you can unlock the emotes. Ace, follow my instructions. You see the chat? Look at the little bottle symbol. You should have points there. You click that. One of the options will be unlock a random emote. A random sub emote. You that have been watching a lot, you should have enough points to be able to to gamble these points away for that. A faint smile momentarily appears on Faust's lips as she jests, then fades away.
Now that the connection has been re-established, I would like to make a complaint against the Fausts in the Gesellschaft management regarding the fact that they neglected to list the information pertaining to the loss of connection within the interiors of the warp trains. However...
Why can't you buy it permanently? Because that's how they keep you spending the points. Choose emote is cheap. There's an emote to, there's an option to choose emote? Oh yeah, choosing an emote is cheaper. But I think the choosing an emote is temporary. And unlocking one is for 24 hours. Yeah. I think so. So yeah, it would diminish the value of the subscription. It disincentivizes. Yeah. It is a way to free to play though, so...
Finding a solution to this situation takes precedence. I have much reason to believe that their omission was done on purpose, but I hope such is not the case.
And look, or to have it permanently, yes. Running Kitten with the gifted sub to Ace. No longer an issue. Look at that. GG, thank you for the support, Running Kitten. And with that, Ace no longer has to worry about it. On YouTube, yeah, that's only for paid members. YouTube doesn't have an option to do the emotes without paying. That is, yeah, that is not an option. Anyway. Faust gently advanced towards the blood fiend.
Let us discuss the details of our compromise. What are you willing to accept in return for the master key card? If thou were just anyone, I would have wished to turn thee all into blood bags and drink every last drop of thy blood, but thou art unlike a common person. My wish is to maintain the secrecy of this kingdom of mine for as long as possible. And thine wish is to leave this place, is it not? Once I relinquish to thee this keycard, and once thou returnest to your first-class seats, we'll live here happily ever after, like nothing happened. And when the train gets here, you get off the train. Everything goes back to the way they were supposed to be. How's that for a deal? Like nothing happened. Faust, what about the job we were contracted to do in the first place? Upon arrival, our memories and any signs of battle will be entirely erased. We will have no way to relay the news, whether it be one of success or failure. If we had the means to defeat him, then at least W Corp would inform us that our contract was successful after the fact. However,
they don't know that Dante retains memories. Yes, correct, Running Kitten. They don't know that Dante can retain the memories. Dante is immune to memory wipes. Which means we can accept, we can tell him that, and then we can rat on them. It's kind of important. We're being from people. Yep.
This current scenario will leave us with nothing to show for, not even the smallest hint, and the contract will end in failure.
Chump change, rolling on R&B, selling your data. Yeah, but still, as it, yeah, no, it still requires the people, like for emotes. It's ridiculous, but it's the system they have, right?
However, what takes precedence over the contract is you and the sinner's psychological stability.
I'm okay. It's not like we've always been successful, so that was something I could live with, but what about the other passengers of this train? And its future passengers? I remember the look on Don Quixote's face whenever we would come across these inevitable forms of injustice. Faust does not reply. She knows the answer. She does not reply. Yet their lack of reply was a reply all on its own. Are we gonna have to let them die? Innocent lives will be lost, but we cannot prioritize their lives over our safety. Alright, thank you for hanging out, Megumi. You have yourself a wonderful day, okay? You go pay your bills. That must be Faust's and the company's policy. And yet... Shan't allow this... Don Quixote! I thought her wounds were too severe for her to even crawl, let alone walk, but with sheer will she pushed herself through the pain to reach the freight car. Faust knew! Faust knew! That, like, now that the connection has been reestablished, she knows. I will not tolerate this. We cannot let this vile wretch live and turn a blind eye to everything he's done. It's her again! Whoa, what? You want to stay here forever? Essentially an eternity with this train? I know what this is all about. Everything hinges on this key, doesn't it? As soon as I snap this in half, we'll have to spend eons inside this. Carnot would welcome it, even should mean extracting eons of penance upon thee. It's much preferable to letting thy villainy go unanswered. Let this place be the site of thine eternal judgment. Faust and I grabbed Don Quixote. She'd normally be strong enough to wriggle free of our grips, but she's already pushed herself beyond her limits merely by walking here. Faust! Unhand me! Thou mustn't let him leave! Manager Esquire! Don Quixote, letting him destroy that key means that you'll be condemning the sinners to thousands of years of torment. And I shall fill with millennia tales of most exciting that I had once read in the magazines. No amount of time, however ineffable, shall be too great to overcome should we endeavor as one.
Certainly, you are aware that your suggestion is no solution at all, Don Quixote.
There has to be another way. No? Thou art both possessors of great wisdom. Faust, Manager Esquire, is there truly no path in which we may bring it justice to the villain and the sinners remain unharmed? Not courting, Ethan, welcome today. By the way, the straw poll that you see on the pinned message on YouTube is the straw poll to determine which of the new emotes will be the new one on YouTube. We have one slot for an emote, and thus we have to pick. Yeah, we have to pick which one. Her struggle begins to wane, but this was no acceptance. This was dejection. Wait, Don Quixote, no! In the commotion, we failed to notice that the blood fiend had been quietly advancing at us. We let Don Quixote go at the last second. A second too late. Oh, Father, forgive my transgressions, for I'm about to create another without thy sanction. I shall become my next kindred! Cassetti screams incoherently as he leaps onto Don Quixote, piercing her neck with his fangs before we even had the chance to do anything. That was not the deal!
I did not expect this to be the solution.
Faust? What do you mean, the solution?
According to this information I had viewed in the past, and once again just now, it's... Dante, take cover behind me and remain absolutely still. And please, do know that the other sinners must never hear a word of what is about to happen.
Oh. Don Quixote levitates slightly into the air. She strings on her shoes, unraveling as they slip off her feet on their own. She looks on with bewilderment as her running shoes fall to the floor, and... Rocinante! I've always had this question swirling at the unfocused backstage of my mind. Why are you always so protective of those running shoes, Don Quixote? Running shoes! Ah! Dost thou speak of our dear Rocinante? Yeah, those. I have battled through thick and thin, feast and famine with dear Rocinante. In sorrow and in joy, no matter the brutality of trials hath struck me. It hath been a loyal steed by my side for however long it hath been in existence. It's her favorite shoes, dude. Do you ever really wins her bread? I really love her VA, yeah. She doesn't know when she got them. Ah, Manager Esquire, wherefore hast thou not saluted Rocinante as well? This may be a rather auspicious occasion to do so. Gets better, yeah. Nope, I think I'm good. Aha! Be not so bashful. Go on ahead.
Look, Stinky! Small girl is torturing TikTok with Stinky!
Stinky they are not! Scuffed as they may appear, Rocinante is in pristine condition. Also, thou shalt not address me as small girl.
Evacuate! Evacuate!
I love her. Don Quixote, don't tell me you're gonna sleep wearing those running shoes. I mean, Rocinante. Oh, I've always been quite certain that someone so esteemed as the manager Esquire would care to ask me how Rocinante fareth. I didn't mention that this question was inspired by numerous eyewitness reports from other sinners who saw her wandering the halls in her pajamas and wearing Rocinante. Karen is actually taller than Quixote, yes. Verily, Rocinante and I remain bound together, even in slumber. There shall be no separating the two of us. She showers, bathes on with them. She probably has, like, they're probably leather shoes, which means that she has good, like, she's got to have a good way of taking care of them, yeah. Still, yeah, like, Karen is not that tall. And I think Don Quixote is the smallest girl in the group. So, yeah, no, like, she reminds me of Queenie so much, dude. Not in her attitude. I mean, Queenie is also a gremlin, but... Yeah, no, Queenie is tiny, so... We are bound not by need or want. We are simply bound together through plight and delight. Have a magical self-cleaning function? Nice. Now that I think about it, every single identity of Don Quixote also wears that pair of running shoes. Rocinante. 160, 158, so less than under 160. Yeah. Sinclair is the shortest sinner. Yeah, he's still a kid, so... Yeah. Have you ever taken them off? Take them off? Fee, whatever dost thou mean? As in, detach Rocinante from my body? It's a bit of your insinuation thou makest. Sinclair is slightly taller. I mean, we have the, you know, the starting screen where the individual sinners are measured. So I think that one should have the thing. Sinclair is taller than Don now, so he has gotten his stretch, yeah. Because she was nerfed. Nice. Imagine the stink, yeah. She looks at me with puzzled eyes, as though taking those pair of running shoes off was somehow an inconceivable idea. Sinclair is just a short dude, yep. They were something much more than just her favorite pair of running shoes. Her attitude about it was totally detached from common sense too. But she didn't notice anything strange about herself. Yeah, that's how lunatics are, yes. What does Rocinante mean to Don Quixote? It is the bond between a girl and her horse. Yes. What even is that thing? An overwhelmingly powerful pressure suddenly explodes, radiating in all directions. As the metallic stench of blood suffocates the bus, filling every corner of it with its sickening horror. Dragon talk. No, not correct. No, behave. Salmon, welcome to the how you doing? Then, darkness. The horse skeleton in her BCG. Oh, yep. No, that's impossible. In all absorbing darkness, voice is our only light. You are the second kindred. How? I should have felt your presence. Oh. You remember in the April Fool's event how every kid is a reflection of their current self? Don Quixote was running around yelling, "You sees! You sees!" But then she got blood in her mouth. And bloodlust was completely unleashed. She's one of these, right? Don't touch my mouth. Don't touch the blood. She's a, oh my god, she's a blood fiend. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde kind of thing, probably, so... Glad you didn't worry about the April Fool's event too much. I knew that it was gonna come up into play. I knew that eventually every single sinner's personality would be reflected one way or another. So yeah, this guy is 6th kindred, yep. I do think I saw a faint shimmering. It was red, and she wore a long fur adornment of sorts. And through the shimmering, I think I saw red eyes, and she's not wearing shoes. Hang on, I'm blocking the view. I'm blocking the view. Oh, come on. She's not wearing the shoes. The only part you can make of her body is the feet. Dog's fully out. She's bringing out the guns. Yep.
Have committed the sin of filial impiety, transgressor.
I know that voice, but I also don't. I never heard it in such a low, imposing tone before. It speaks towards the lesser being. The blood fiend, shriveled and kneeling, trembling, pathetic. Into that, specifically the ones who were stuck inside the shoes for an eternity? Yup. Almost all of those have a Rocinante, one variation of them or another. Yeah. Save this as an image? No. Mercy! Venerated ancestor! I beg for the mercy of the 2nd kindred! I beg for the mercy of the 2nd kindred! I beg!
Insolent worm.
Crimson droplets of blood slowly rise about the blood fiend's mouth before congealing and sealing his mouth shut.
No language worming its way out of your maw shall be worth my ears. No. To commit the sin of filial impiety by attempting to travel against the bloodstream. To commit such abomination against your ancestor. I cannot well sanction your impudence of continued existence. Coagulate, then melt away.
Gazetti's body begins liquefying into a slick stream of blood, his form curling and crumbling, then dripping to the ground. So Don was a vampire, Don is a vampire. This is so cool. Goober, welcome today, how you doing? Yup, tomato soup. He melts rapidly yet ponderously like that ice cream Don Quixote loved so much, puddling on the floor heated under the searing sun.
You.
Don Quixote turned to look at me, who was still on the ground after being thrown by the shockwave. And with a cryptic look of pity, she uttered something.
Indeed. You must be the promised timepiece.
Something I couldn't quite understand. She just called you Clockhead, okay?
Rocinante. To me.
Rocinante.
I beseech you.
I carefully reached out, grabbed her shoes, and slipped them onto her bare feet, one by one.
One day.
She gasped, stumbled, and slumped to the ground. Oh my god, they are what keeps her locked it. Oh my god. The shoes are what keeps her locked? It's like a reverse Cinderella. It's the limiter. Yep. Oh my god. Absolutely Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Being barefoot makes her more connected to nature and to her nature, yeah. Oh my god. And a plot hole? How is this a plot hole? Substantial amount of fan art. Dante putting Rosinante Don's feet is not even horny, surprisingly. Nice. The MacGuffin shoes. Yup. Alright. Uncertainty. I'll see you later. Okay. Uncertainty. Let's go. Sometime later. Can somebody explain what just happened in a way that makes sense? Yeah, immediately begins Satorusuke. I knew that the sinners would all be shocked and confused. After all, when they, including Faust and Don Quixote, all came back to life after I rewound the clock, all that remained was the destroyed door to the freight car and the disgusting, obliterated remains of what was once Cassetti. Oh, most had lost their consciousness from the mental stress of blown battle against the fiend again. Therefore, whatever measure was that the manager had taken, it was appropriate again.
I guess so.
Well, good work, everyone. However, the definition of most exclusive individuals, but thus it would be most appropriate to direct the questions to them. Wait. Ah! Who are those three? Faust, the manager, and Don Quixote, who is still unconscious, Huh. Really? Them? And it would also be you if you had been there, if you had endured the fight. This would not be an issue, and you wouldn't be part of the questions. You who love answering questions of the other people. You are the one who would be able to do this. But no, you are unconscious, like the little bitch that you are. The fault lies within you, Ishmael. If you had been there, none of this would have ever happened. The fault lies within you, Ishmael. Wow, you were spot on. When did you even have the time to notice that? Oh boy. Where Ishmael couldn't solo Cassetti? I know, right? To beget some questions, immerse some soldiers. I know, right? Oh, I have identified three conscious individuals by analyzing the working cadence and voices moments before my loss of consciousness began. Right, so, what's going on with the lads? Why is she still out cold?
She appears to be in a state of deep slumber. As she is not in any risk of death, she will be waking up soon.
Ortiz was announced? Yeah, I heard that, yeah. I remember everything, of course. Don Quixote's sudden transformation, how she practically erased the blood fiend and his kindred from the world without even moving a finger. That is terrible at lying, yes. The wallpaper engine, yes. But also remember Faust's last words.
And please, do not let the other sinners must never hear a word of what is about to happen.
She knew. So yeah, once she got the connection back to Fau.st, it's like a pop-up window. She got the information. She got the information, yes or yes. Or that I said, read your bio, realize you were a singer amongst many things. Yes. Yes, I am a vocalist. I don't do clean singing that much, but I do like, you know, Mongolian throat singing, growling, that kind of stuff, so yeah. Don Quixote was unconscious, and Faust was answering every question with silence. It was only natural that everyone would turn to me for some answers. Yeah, Faust knows everything, just doesn't say it, yeah. Faust knows all, or at least has the potential to. Faust knows every outcome. That is Faust.st. Yes. That's,
That reminds me. This the key card?
last I remember, it was in Cassetti's hands.
Was in a far more presentable state than he was before.
Did Quixote just destroy it? Wait, so but key card he was holding though. It has been half liquefied, the remains have melted with his finger bones, it appears to have become one with the middle phalanges, again. Wait. Oh. Oh no! Everyone, calm down, calm down, calm down! I said calm down!
Really should have packed more cigarettes.
How about we force one of these doors open?
The master keycard is not an absolutely necessary element to resolving this situation.
We have the Mephistopheles now. Then we'll go to throat singing for the momentous occasion. Yeah, for those of you who don't know what Mongolian throat singing is, the art of singing two or more notes at the same time. So, you know. I'm singing to the beat because why not? Yeah. How?
I will require approximately 5 hours to formulate an explanation that will allow the sinners to fully comprehend the exact how of this methodology. Therefore, it will be delivered to you in a digestible, summarized format.
Fake voice throat sing is so cool. I know, I love it. I don't know how a human can do that. Amazing. The Mongols, the Huns figured it out a while back, and yes, it's a lot of fun. Well, it was short-lived. She's acting all smug again. That's short on this billion-year trip, yeah.
We can utilize the back door of Mephistopheles.
The stately confidence in her declaration was more than enough to win us all over. So we headed to the corridor past the back door. Don Quixote slung over one of their shoulders and arrived at our destination. We just hung out at the Mephistopheles. There you go. Goodbye, human Faust. Faust PVT is back, yeah.
I can't not ask what happened after seeing the state you're all in. Sandy better.
Grains of sand and seashell-like things fell with every step the sinners took. They took a vacation! Where's Megumi? She left. She had something to do. Oh my god, they went to the beach. Someone after me. To explicate, I get grains of sand roll about my throat with every word spoken. Some time ago, the emotes I like the most, Faust explained the gist of this plan as we made our way to the back door.
To put it simply, we will spend the time in a space disconnected from the train. The train should be arriving at its destination in approximately 10 seconds. Going by the A Corp's timescale, all we must do is to remain somewhere in our original dimension for that duration.
Oh boy, yep. And with that, Faust came to a sudden stop in the middle of one of the corridors. We went to the back corridors. Wait, are you seriously just gonna open that door? With as many doors in here, are you sure that's the right one?
Yes, this is the correct door. Its safety is guaranteed.
Let's at least tell us what's past that door.
I did not bother verifying that particular information myself. It is necessary for future endeavors that I gain the experience of encountering something completely unexpected.
She didn't click on the answer link. She's growing. Oh my god, Faust is growing up, dude. Oh my god, we gotta give her a pat in the head and tell her that she's great. Oh my god. They spanned him here in dungeons to pass the time? I don't know. What? Wait! Faust did not wait for Heathcliff to finish his sentence before jerking the door wide open.
Now, please, enter through this door.
With Faust's stern command, we quickly walked into a building that looked like a derelict, abandoned hospital of sorts. I think we walked into the middle of a sandstorm. And we end up doors. How the heck is this even happening? I can't open my eyes!
Batilli! I'll go stand on my... Wait. Is this a sandstorm? Well, are we inside a building?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The sinners blurted out a series of colorful complaints, trying to cover themselves in the blasting sandstorm. But Faust continued to count in that same indifferent rhythm before dragging us out of there just as urgently as she had ushered us in. So, we managed to return safe and sound to the interiors of the warp train as it arrived at the P Corp platforms. As the train was still getting cleaned up, that is, and with our bodies completely covered in sand.
So, Sut, we'd never make it.
Why did they go to the Salem Rail? Because that's the one that Faust found. It's the same sandstorm as in the April Fool's event. Oh shit, it is! Did you hear, by the way, Dante would never have recovered from spending thousands of years of suffering? Yep. Oh my god. It's Oman? Yep. Sandy Mansion for you. Yep. Whoa. Are you guys okay? How these passengers? We were so happy to be done with this whole ordeal that even W Corp cleanup agents in the middle of cleanup mission looked downright hospitable.
We are employees of Limbus Company who boarded the warp train at the behest of your employer.
Oh, so you guys are the people that Captain told us about, and they really let us guys keep your memories, huh? Oh, that reminds me. One of the employees must be sleeping inside that hibernation pod over there. Oh, that, never seen in action before. Thanks, let me go check. We walked over to the hidden compartment behind the chair and the cleanup agent walked into. Inside it was... Huh? Isn't anyone here? Maybe we're looking at the wrong pod. Oh, this is the correct spot. Then the disappearance of the individual who was entered this pod would indicate... Because these forms are not here. Maybe you guys are just mistaken? Oh god, he got eaten. I doubt that. We did have the other fixer. He's either already out or he got eaten by the forearm fixer.
Yes, we must have suffered from a momentary collective hallucination caused by fatigue. Very well then, we will see ourselves out.
Faust cut the conversation short before the other sinners began asking too many questions. Now that I became intimately familiar with the meaning of that gesture, I followed her outside without another word. Have we arrived? Rise and shine, lass! Had a nice game, did ya?
I see. I will hear the details of the incident on the bus once we're traveling again.
Understood. And any and all relevant reports will be sent to W Corp via LCCA and...
Virgilius was already there when we arrived, discussing events aboard the train with Faust. He looked oddly apprehensive. It is possible that he also became a blood bag. Yep, it is possible he was a blood bag as well, yeah. She's back to normal now, yeah.
I will now leave with Karen to go watch as they unfasten Mephistopheles from the train. The minute hand on the manager's head seems to be desperately signaling me that they have a lot of burning questions to ask you. Allow me to give you some space.
I was finally able to ask Faust once Virgilius left. Rhymefly, welcome today, how you doing? Why did you do that? Faust's body was quite literally blasted to pieces from the sheer explosive pressure that filled the room the moment Don Quixote's shoes came off. It was as though she knew that it was going to happen.
Because it was the preferable course of action to letting these same explosive demise occur to your body instead. I do find it regrettable that you were made to turn the clock despite my knowledge of the high likelihood of my death upon that occurrence.
No, I'm not blaming you for that. I just want to know how long you've known that. Don Quixote is,
That is something I have been aware of since the LCB was first established. The same could be said of Virgilius.
They've known all along. Kim Ji-hoon for making Don's bare feet a critical plot point. Kojima would be proud. Yup. They knew. Nose rings? No, valid, no. Nose ring theory, not far right, that they are, right now is that they're far left extremists. Yeah, that's the nose ring theory, that they're usually, not really leftists, but like far feminists. Far right extremists, they're more likely to get, to do the skinhead thing. Miyazaki wants to scan of those feet, yep. Left and right mixes you up. They kill all men kind of thing. That's the, like, the feminist, you know, the kind of thing. Like, nose ring theory is basically an indicator of fatherless behavior. Virgilius was beating her ass in Canto 3, knowing damn well who Don Quixote was. Yup. Because it seems that Don Quixote doesn't know it. So, of course.
However, it was by the will of the LCS superiors that this knowledge remained withheld from the manager until the appropriate moment.
Verge versus Don 1v1, blood versus blood, blood spilling versus blood coagulation. Quixote has the power to be a color fixer. She just doesn't know how to unleash it. Don Quixote modifier, yep. And that appropriate moment was back there. Can Quixote coagulate Verge? We don't know. She can coagulate blood, because he turned into a puddle. Yeah, Virgilius turned into a puddle of blood before. And if the blood fiends have the power to coagulate blood, and this is something that we saw, that Virgilius needed to get out of the blood form before it coagulates. Not of it drying out, but before it coagulates. So Quixote very much needs to be kept in line as much as possible, because the moment she unleashes, she can fuck up Virgilius. Don Quixote counters Virgilius. Yep. He's in. He would straight up die. Yep. Don was competitive against Virgilius in particular. Yep. It seems like she is basically the counter to him. So it's better to have her employed than everything else. And because next, red fakes are Virgilius' inevitable death in Purgatorio? Probably, yeah. Yeah, it would be... I don't think Virgilius has to die in Purgatorio for him to leave. I don't think he has to die. His wish is very clearly getting the children back. We saw that in Leviathan. He wants to turn Charon back into Lapis. Or he's gonna grow too attached to Charon. It could be that the one that cannot leave Purgatorio isn't Virgilius, but Charon. So it is possible that Virgilius does not accompany the rest of the company because Charon is held back and is forced to leave as well. Not by... It doesn't have to be a death. It doesn't have to be anything like that. But it is possible that Charon would be the cause, could be the cause, that Virgilius leaves the group after Purgatorio. It doesn't have to be Virgilius' death. It can definitely be that he could lose Charon. He could... I mean, we did establish, right? Like, our hypothesis is that... Our hypothesis is that right now we're in Inferno, which is paradise. Purgatorio is going to be paradise lost, which we said that it could be that they are forced to leave the city and the journey back, and then we have Paradiso, which is the final third grand act. But the idea is that, yes, Virgilius is not going to be able to make it to Paradiso. He's probably not going to be able to make it back. So if the hypothesis of they are forced to leave the city for Purgatorio, and it's the journey back, it could be that Charon then is not able to re-enter the city. And they have to go into the city. So Virgilius stays behind with Charon, and the rest of the party moves on. He said, did that happen in Dante's Inferno? In the Divine Comedy, Virgilius stays back. He is not able to proceed to the paradise, to heaven. Characters with control issues are stronger than their peers when it comes to the more prior self-destruction. Yeah. So yeah, if he loses Charon, he's just going on a rampage probably, which could be the cause of something. Like, yeah, if he loses Charon, he's lost everything. So yeah. He said won't get everything he wanted from the contract back in Canto 6. Yeah, so he's probably not going to be able to bring back the other kids. We will see. You could call The Death of Virgil, written by Hermann Bruch. Ooh, okay. It's not allowed to heaven because he belongs in limbo. No, Daniel here made a very interesting point. The Death of Virgil by Hermann. I mean, it's definitely going to be something done by Hermann. Like, Hermann is 100% the one that is going to be responsible for us losing Virgilius. Death doesn't have to be physical. Hermann could very well figure out Charon. And then... like, what are the chances that we meet the lady from Chapter 1 of Leviathan? The one that beat Virgilius' ass, and she takes Charon. That's it, he's gone. That's it, he's gone. Like, the possibilities are there. Like, it doesn't have Yori, maybe. Like, it doesn't, like, my point here is that it doesn't have to be Virgilius dying as to why he is not going to be in the third act. It doesn't have to be that. That is my point here. And there's also the Mirror Worlds, the Color Fixer. So yeah, we have a bunch of different... like, there's a bunch of different possibilities. Virgilius doesn't have to die for him to get separated from the rest of Limbus Company. Yeah. Could happen because of distortion or something like that, because he will still have the whole Damien storyline to explain. Like, there are so many possibilities to this, and my point here is... Purple Tear? I think it was Purple Tear. My point here is... don't let yourself get tunnel vision, because the possibilities are endless, and the only one that knows the answer right now is Kim Yi-hoon. He's the one that knows what is going to happen. And maybe, like, his storyline thing. Guys from Prologue were her disciples, albeit pretty convincing. It is likely they're wearing similar clothes, that they are under Yori, but... yeah, it shows up at the very end. Congrats, you did it. Maybe, like, we will see. We will see how Kim Yi-hoon drives the story forward. Maybe Kim doesn't know yet. No, he knows that the story is going to take 10 more years. He gave the timeline already. He knows the story, and he just needs to let it play out. Like, he probably already has the major plot points already done, and now we're just fleshing it out. But chances are he already has all the plot points made. And he knows how the story goes, he knows how the story ends, he knows what is going to happen in Purgatorio, he knows what is going to happen in Paradiso. We just need to let it play out, basically. At the beginning, at False Serpent? Probably, yeah. So yeah, no, like, there are many possibilities, and there are many things that can still happen. We just have to wait and see what happens. Refusing to die until I see all of Limbus Company? That's a good one. I mean, you are watching my stream, welcome today, and everybody who's watching my stream is cursed with life. All of you will outlive me, so... Estrada's, the Diluvian, she's just, yeah. Anyway, let's continue.
According to my private judgment, yes.
This was a decision she made. Ridiculous has to calm himself down whenever he sees purple tear merch on Don's coat. Probably. Probably he does, because he needs to keep it cool. He knows what's more important.
Well, as my connections to all communications, including one to Faust, had been severed, I was not in a position to receive the headquarters' authorization for that action.
So, Limbus Company has a connection to Fao.st. It makes sense, because spoilers for Leviathan, she was the first one. Towards Dawn in Kanto 3, he saw Purple Tear merge, maybe. Maybe it could be, yeah. Maybe it's one reason why Verge is always tense, particularly around Don Quixote, probably, yeah. Right. Though the full truth may remain obscured still, we are once again returned. That was a layered word. So number recruit order, she's the second one. Oh. Okay, look. Right, she's got the number 2 over here. Yi-sang was number 1. Her nature of Bloodfiend, yeah, probably, yeah. We've returned to one of the warp platforms in our dimension. We've returned to our daily lives of speculating about what's next in our path, and the usual Faust, reconnected to Faust, has returned. The connection to Fao.st has been reestablished. Dawn is 3 and Ryoshu is 4. Yep. The numbers seem to be random. Yup. I mean, it could be that she herself, again, Faust and Faust are 2 separate entities. Like, Faust and Fao.st are 2 separate entities. So it makes sense that Faust herself would get a Faustian pack to get something. We just have to find out what it is.
Yes.
Faust quietly affirms Yi-sang's rather nebulous question. Please do not take this query with any greater import than a mere jest. However, do you suppose I shall see her again? She shot a puzzled look at Yi-sang. In a way, it was quite the pleasant encounter, was it not? Yi-sang mused ambiguously before leaving us. He knows. He knows. He knows. Association names. Yi-sang is one because Hana Association is one Korean and so on. Oh, okay. He knows. The incident at the warp train was such a chaotic mess that it felt shorter than it really was. But it was also an opportunity to learn so much. But it was too soon to start racking our brains about what kind of nonsense trial we were about to face in P Corp. So I decided to enjoy this momentary peace. How do we find ourselves at P Corp? Wherefore is my throat so parched? I'm too tired to explain. And you wouldn't be had you known which door to go through without the sand and all these things. If you had known what Faust knows and known which door to open, this would not have been a problem, and you would be able to explain to Quixote over this was his name. So the fault lies within you, Ishmael. The fault has always lied within you. The fault lies within you, Ishmael. Chiquita, you missed out big time on crazy adventure. Dante count us into number 10, we will see. Ah! that vibrated the last few grains of the sand out of my ears. The sinners look at Don Quixote's bewildered awakening, grinning. There is no way to know what we'll be facing here at District 16, where P Corp was located, but we got this, right? The same faith I saw in the Faust who believes in uncertainty rises within me too. Dieti Association is Latin? Ah, there you go. I looked up to Faust, only to see that Faust was looking at me as well. I mean, if you were looking down at her, like if you were looking down and she was in front of you, then you were looking down to her. So yeah, it would make sense that she would be staring back. She nodded at me with her usual barely noticeable smile, and I gave her a light nod back in return. Time to go find ourselves another golden bow. There's no other changes, cause 11 scribble over a 10. Ooh, interesting. And with that, we got the dream. Wait. I know I want to climb the lunacy. We got Intervallo Part 2. Ooh, that's a good chunk of lunacy. Holy shit. Not yet. Canto 7 is not there yet. We have one more mini. Don't forget to get La Mancha Quixote before starting Canto 7. Let's do that right now. How many ego shards of fuck. How many crates do I have? Let's start with 100. Let's start with 100. Let's hope that I can get enough. 221. Let's try another 70. Alright. Let's try another 70. Yeah, the problem is going to be Ryoshu. Alright, 140. We are now at 377. Let's do 10 more. 10 more. Come on, Quixote. Come on. Fuck you. Alright, there we go. How many Ryoshu shards do I have? 107. Okay, I'm gonna need to do quite a few of these. Alright. Mancha Quixote, what season is she in? Or is she standard fare? Season 5. Alright, thank you. Oblivion. Manager of La Mancha. The one with Don Quixote in it. Yup. Alright. Let's grab it. The manager. She has a spear of blood. Yep, she does. Tier 1. I am a sucker for blondes, so she looks gorgeous here. Anyway. Let's get her. Full screen it. We go in a second. Marvel? The Marvel starts. She's a bleed ID. Yep. She look very good, very noble. Yep. She's a very serious. Oh god, let's go look at her. What we got? Alright, let's see. Skill 1, enough is enough. Oh, it's a blood feast ID. Ooh, hard blood. Let all blossom free, I shall impale. Ascend Sancho hard blood arts la sangre. Laughters shall subside. Variant of Sancho hard blood arts 15 built to finale. She's got she's all come with other blood fiends. Also, there's other blood fiend things. Sucker for blonde, sucker for well outfitted noble women. Oh, there you go. Oh my god. Variant of Sancho art at 15 plus hard blood. How do I get hard blood? How do I get hard blood? Oh yeah, we get hard blood via the skills, I think. Okay. Each following unit is either a defeated or participating in an encounter. Empower this unit's leftmost slot. The Priest of La Mancha, Gregor, empowers skill 1. I think we have that one. The Barber of La Mancha Land, Otis, empowers skill 2. This unit empowers skill 3. Hang on. Hang on. We have Priest of La Mancha Land, Gregor. Hang on. We have Barber of La Mancha Land, Otis. S32 rolls 40 and deals a bazillion damage. We have the full team. Alright, look here. Ring Otis, Mogser. Yeah, but Ring Otis is not out yet, so... Yep. Alright, let me check the passives still. So that's how we get... Another unit's allies take bleed damage or consume blood feast, gain hard blood. Okay. Bearer of the Bloodkin. It is unit defeated, gain more hard blood, getting hard blood. Okay. So them dying is convenient. Alright, let's up-tie her. Shit, let me check something. I don't have the... I only have this for level 60 though. So... Okay. Alright, let's, you miss Princess of La Mancha Land? Yeah, but her skills here are for, Priest and Barber, so I don't really care for the rest. The rest will stay as, these guys over here. Alright, hang on, let me up-tie her all the way. We're gonna skip her up-tie story. One second. Yeah, I'm not. We're gonna skip this one right away. Skip. All right. Let's get her to up-tie 4. It's gonna hurt. Nice. And up-tie. I need 50 more ego shards. Ego shard crate. Let's start with not regular. Nominal ego shard. Let's start with 25. All right. Please. Yes. There we go. Oh, kind of good. I need that shield for the team. Okay. Alright, here we go. That's you. Gregor is up to up-tie 3. Let's get Otis up to up-tie 3 as well, because we're gonna start using her. That is a dress. For a second, I thought it was bearskin. Alright, let's see. So yeah, we have suing targets and this kind of stuff. Let's up-tie her. Right away. Favorite idea in the game? Nice. Alright, here we go. Up to up-tie 3. We're not gonna read her thing just yet. You have no gonna need that shield for the team. Okay. It's quite deceptive. Yeah, it looks like a mesh dress kind of thing. Treated as looser, also tonals of bare skin. Yup. It would seem. Yeah, we're gonna not read this to not get any spoilers of this thing. Crazy attack weight, so does Don. Good. Alright, now for the fun part, let's level them up. Quixote first. Level her up. All the way to 45. Okay, 30 of these. Come on. There we go, 45. We're not gonna have enough for all of them. That doesn't matter. We're good. Lies and red eyes done. What do you like better? Prefer the red eyes? The red eyes I prefer as well, yeah. Looks a lot more... I mean, yellow eyes Dawn is cute. But this one is, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and level him up. Okay, good thing is these ones were already kind of leveled up. So at least in that sense, we don't need to spend as many tickets for this. Alright, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. There we go. Ursula and Princess Rhodia are the most useful Bloodfiend IDs in the full Bloodfiend team. Well, we're not doing the full Bloodfiend team. We're doing half and half. We're doing half ring, half Bloodfiends, and that's gonna be that. All right, let's level you up. Let's go ahead and do this. Nemo tickets, just do part 1 of Kanto 7 for the excavation. Yeah, I don't have that yet, so yeah. I'm doing what I can with what I got. Okay, let me do this over here. 44. One more. And let's use some of these. 45. There we go. Alright. Trying to get Hassan Bond from UK. Nice. Lovely. I mean, about damn time, but who cares? Alright. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do the Walpurgis Mini. What time is it? We might have time to start this. I might want to, he's pretty good as this tankiest in the game. Oh, nice. Okay, so gonna do this. I might, XP excavation in the wall. I mean, right now, I don't have, I still need to get the 726. So, can you check the Discord? What's up? What's up? Hang on. What's going on here? Faust head pats. Yes. Hang on, I'm saving this right now. Yes, this is going to be an emote in the entire and everywhere. Like, we're making it everywhere. Amaya, you should have the power to create an emote. If you want, you can create it on the Discord. I'll upload it to Twitch tomorrow. Kanto 7 real quick. Look at the name. Hang on, what is the name? Dream Ending. No, you can't? Okay, then I'll have to do it after the stream. I'll do it after the stream then. Alright, a Blood Fiend team is pretty remodeled by Season 2 after it. Well, there you go. Alright. Look at the name. Yeah, I saw the name. I got the name, yes. The name of the first level. Which treats the life and the contracts of the not-so-famous but valiant Don Quixote. By the way, for those of you watching on YouTube, pinned message right now, it has a straw poll. Vote on what we do. Read it as Don reading it. Okay, we'll do it in a second. I made a straw poll there so that y'all can vote on which emote is next, because we have one open spot for YouTube emotes, and we're gonna have one. Ready? You can? Yeah, you're a mod. You should be able to. Anyway, let's do Walpurgis Mini, and then tomorrow we start Kanto 7. So let's do this. The fourth Walpurgis Night, the Noon of Violet. We do the theater first, right? Why is there a Necron marking over here? Wait, no, it's not. It's like the, what's it called? Hard mode to get a Walpurgis Night, Modern Mirror Dungeon. Figure the hard way. Okay. Then let's do this one. Click easy. I guess we get the theater from there. Alright, let me go ahead and redo this team real quick. We have you, and you. Oh, fuck, it's 5 people. Okay, we leave Otis out. Symbol of Mercury. Put Dawn in 1. Alright, let's put Dawn in 1. 1, okay. 1, oh yeah, she gets the power up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Alright, let's go. Can we decide if we don't see them emotes? Alright, hang on. Yeah, I forgot. Let me bring you. Here are the emote options except the headpat one. So we have Faust Chord. We have Cowboy Yi Sang, Yi Hao Sang. We have Hongluario. We have Hermaga. We have Ross Shu. And we have Otoad. These are the possible emotes for our for the YouTube. Faust headpad is not an option because we just got it. We have space for one more emote on YouTube. The straw poll on the chat, it's pinned there. Vote on which one you want. Sadly, these have to be these are only done by these can only be used by paid members because YouTube is stupid like that. But yeah, NMC, welcome today. How you doing? The travel fee and from to the airport, especially because there's only pass to move around one thing monthly. Well, there you go. Because one person already 7,500. That's a lot, yeah. That is a lot. So yeah, make sure you vote on which of these emotes gets added to the YouTube emotes, because then the next emote spot is in like another 16 members. And as much as I would love for 16 more of you to sign up to being members, let's do one thing at a time, okay? Like, I don't want to feel entitled to any of this, so yeah. You can change emojis. Your server seems to not have the permission. Okay, so I'm gonna set it up then. Alright. Alright, I did as you asked, Faust. I looked up toward Faust, away from the PDA in my hands, as it rattled and fixed the identity cards into each slot. Roshu, I feel like she's one of the best and the weird homuncular. There you go. It's so good, dude. It's so good. Yeah, shout out to Not Courting for making these emotes. Brilliant stuff, man. Brilliant stuff. Except the O-Toad. The Otis Toad is Running Kitten and the Faust headpads. Yeah, so W's to Running Kitten and Not Courting for making us these emotes. Absolutely brilliant, dude. Today's the 4th Walpurgis night. The location, it's that same Lobotomy Corporation headquarters of the past we visited. Its point in time and the branch of possibility uncertain. Roles and expressions, okay, I'll check it in.
Thank you. Please proceed with the slotted identities to suppress the imminent ordeal.
I slotted the Lobotomy Corporation identities I pulled up during the previous Walpurgis night. Faust probably wants to study the correlation between Walpurgis night itself and the identities that can be pulled only during each Walpurgis night. Try hell yeah, appreciate it, yeah.
Well, it ain't much of my business to identify who we're supposed to wear, but can you at least bother telling us where we are? I swear it's always you do.
Yeah, I agree. We don't know what to do if you keep the important stuff just between the two of you. Yeah.
Yeah, what he said. I was trying to find a way to avoid sounding irritated. Go away with mincing words, don't you? Thanks, lad.
I guess.
F you!
Functional upgrade? Come on, don't talk about me as like I'm a machine or something.
Faust cleared her throat in an attempt to clear the air and stem the conversation from going on a tangent.
We are at the information team department of the former L Corp headquarters.
Information team? Oh. Well, do I recall that the place we had visited was called the Control Team Department? Maybe they are the new department with every Walpurgis night.
The training team and the safety team, both adjacent to this department, are currently accessible. Therefore, your assessment is untrue.
Oh boy. Is unlimited Limbus funds? Oh, let me see, yep. And see a reaction because of his demise? Yes.
However, it is possible that there is a reason the first place the door connected to was this location. Perhaps further analyses may yield more concrete information.
She's trying to take a more active role in learning things for herself. It seems that the events at the warp train rattled her more than I thought. She's probably concerned that similar loss of connection to that repository of Faust's knowledge may occur again.
This place is pretty barren, huh? The more I look around, the more I see just purple.
You got that right. You can chalk that up to just being corporate office, if you ask me. There seems to be like a great workplace environment and all.
Good commander decorates their smartness living spaces with their morale in mind. Even the means going against their own tastes. Whoever heads this department must be someone quite unfit to lead.
Purple, huh? Faust has learned to fear the ping? Yeah, she got the average Slavic experience. Purple, bad at management. You can already hear it. You can already hear it from a distance. The boss of this floor is absolutely... I bet they're not the only ones who's unfit to lead. Ishmael, who was rummaging through a pile of miscellaneous items, muttered from a distance as Otis mused the ceiling. James Bond? When you play Lobotomy Corporation? Yeah, we're gonna... I found some employee doodles and scribbles back here. Oh, I suppose the department leads were called Sephira. They're saying something about how their Sephira is... Phew. Now that's some spicy profanity. Oh, I will read them because... Result, you don't have to read the insults and profanities. Understood. In that case, I will instead peruse the document first and produce a comprehensive summary. Sometime later. Oh, I got an ad for James Bond right after you said there's a James Bond game? Okay. Oh, that is on
Okay, so first of all, thanks for skipping past all the profanities, but, oh, that made me feel bad. I've got nothing to do with this place.
It's not uncommon to see a department lead shouting and batting heads, but perhaps a physical altercation would have been preferable to letting such a bitter animosity fester like this.
When we played Alan Wake 2, we had a DLC of the... What's it called? What was her face? The Latina girl, the police chief, the control girl's storyline. And the story was that there was a couple of researchers from the FBC, the Federal Bureau of Control, that were researching Alan Wake. By the way, the full playthrough should be on both the main channel and the gaming channel. And they started slowly drifting apart because they got very competitive, even though husband and wife, each of them were a manager of each part of the thing, of the team, of separate teams, to the point that they ended up pretty much being responsible for their whole research team of like however many hundreds of people getting killed. And that wasn't the craziest part of the story, so it's not even spoilers. It was clear to us that the Sephiroth did not share a very healthy work relationship with one another. Sephiroth? Ah. Sephiroth, you say? The one that we both voiced just like this from the Final Fantasy VII. Not to mention that not many employees really put their faith in their Sephiroth. Hey, this Sephiroth they call Malkuth. She must have been the Sephiroth of Control Team Department when we fought Ordeal last time. I can tell from the way she talks that she treats her employees like parts of machine, driving them to their deaths, replacing them when they inevitably crumble. Guess a wing is a wing after all. Yeah. Look, here's a conversation log with Hod, the separate training team. Looks like she started off pretty rough, but managed to avoid making things hostile in the office. Is someone cast Supernova? I know, right? Line Pointer, welcome today. How you doing?
From sound of it, she literally cares for her employees. Oh well, it's a whole another type of annoying though, you know?
Then her heart would never have rested easy as long as she was here. The grievances of the employees would have reached her ears nonetheless. She may have given herself doses of painkillers she hid under the label of altruism, had she truly cared for them despite it all.
And these yes sir must have been, I see, separate the liberation department here. Clearly a stickler for the rules.
Viper, he was called. Perchance he had an unsavory habit of sinking his teeth into his employees.
It's only a figure of speech, doofus. I see that we are entertaining type, but it serves as a decent strategist. This appears to be a meticulous record of their work schedules. According to that digital calendar, the upcoming schedule is,
Fast approaching. There is no time to share the details regarding the ordeal.
Did he get top away with? Yup.
I suppose I should share the documents first.
A heavy thump of the lights follows Otis' deep sigh. The lobby lights suddenly changed and the floor began to tremble. Sinking teeth, yup. Well, can't say I'm surprised. We knew that an ordeal was coming after all. Still, I wished we'd have some prior knowledge to our enemies this time.
And you would have it if you had been faster at reading the document instead of the result. If you had been taking care of it, this would not be an issue. The fault lies within you. Ishmael!
Mersalt, welcome today. How you doing? I'm doing all right. By the way, Mersalt, new emotes. There's new emotes. Sadly, only available for paid members, unless you use the little reward points. Yes. Yeah! What in the name of the wings is a creature? Vermin is it? 'Tis so far yet appeareth so grand in size. Her scream was so cute. Naturally, we whipped around to look at Don Quixote, who then directed our attention towards something writhing in the distance. A thing of bizarre shape, crawling and squirming. Is there a view? Yes.
If they have appeared in the safety team's corridor as well, then
There's more! There's more! Faust, anything you can tell us about them before they start rushing us? I shouted, watching with horror as the curiously violet grub-like creatures slowly spawned into the hallway from thin air. Even though she probably didn't have much to tell me about them anyway.
they will not rush us. There were reports that these entities are rather slow. In fact, they are an ordeal of violet, time, dawn. If they are indeed violet, then it is unlikely that they will have much time to discuss this, that we will have much time to discuss this further. We must immediately engage them, starting from the safety team hallway. A similar situation is very likely imminent in the information team and the training team hallways.
Why does this Limbus made company? I don't know. What are you asking me for?
Yeah. So that's why we gotta crush you like a time or something.
That would be an apt attitude, yes. The entities will soon be manifesting in every department if we fail to quickly clear the zone and seek and destroy them in other departments.
If we don't,
Then we may come face to face with the kind of pandemonium we would rather not have the displeasure of experiencing. Every clip of counter in each department will immediately drop to 0.
And thus the abnormalities contained within shall be released.
oh, Oh, bollocks, come on! We just got on that one watching.
I think, oh fuck. Hang on, I accidentally, clicked. Hang on.
Let's just got to watch it. I think we had enough to waste shenanigans to deal by now.
Yeah, zip it and grab your weapon. I'm going in. Alright, there we go. Let's do this! We got ourselves the Dawn of Violet, the fruit of... Okay. Win rate! Go! Got us out of our pretty cool amusement park. Well, lovely. No spoilers. No spoilers. I shall impale, says. Oh my god, this is so cool. She looks like Alucard a little bit. She looks very Alucard-esque. Reminds me of Adrian Cowan during her vampire era. Her vampire phase. Giant eggplants. Oh, Luke, come on, dude. Just because you're not the lead anymore. Come on, dude. Still busy days. I'm gonna renovating the storage room. Good. Hell yeah. Click on Dawn. I will. 1 second. Alright, let's see. We got Hard Blood, Training Camp, and we got... Hang on. Yep. 1 second. 1 second, let me just bring this over here. Let me just look this up. 1 second. There has to be one of her blonde hair somewhere around here. 1 second, 1 second. I just have to. Here we go. Just let the image load. Please load the fucking image. Come on, dude! Hang on. Like I said, she reminds me of Adrian Cowan, and yeah. Oh, okay, here's a better one. Here's a better one. Yeah, she reminds me of Adrian Cowan during her her vampire phase. So yeah, here we have the Don Quixote. She reminds me a lot of Adrian Cowan during her blonde vampire phase. Yeah. Like, she's got a bunch of other ones around here, but yeah, this is back, like, way back when. But yeah, she's always had that, like, vampire aesthetic herself. So, more goth-like, I don't care. I don't care, she's done that before. The Hulk is more regal. Shut up, nerd! I said that it reminds me, not that it's the same. Left 4 Dead 2, almost regarded as game as Team Memory. Nice. I like I really like Dark Tide. Alright, go, Winraid, go! There, yeah, there you go. Noro sinante on that ID. Hang on. She's gonna attack soon. We're gonna look at her feet. Let's see. Oh, she's wearing like regular boots, yeah? Get out of containment until they do something bad. Yep, let's go. Shall impale! Oh, she's very close to 15, what's it called? Oh boy. Color put his knife, why not Waluigi? I know, right? Reminder is, I don't think you'd know it from a manhwa. Yeah, probably not. She's in Blood Fiend form, and there we go. She got it. She's there. Yup. Oh boy. Go! Win rate. Who got staggered? Oh my god. Fucking. Come on. There you go, Quixote. Do your thing. Fuck him up. Oh, Ryushu. Yeah, welcome today. Nice, nice, nice. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. There. Nice, nice. There we go. This round is done. Having to shard yours. Yeah, we're gonna be sharding ours as well. Ooh, she's getting even more excited. Win rate! Oh, for fuck's sake. Go! And we're the new upcoming ID next week. Otis, yep. Good new Otis. Are we getting a new ID every week? Is that normal? You trade her, Proteus, she got released. Are we getting a new ID every week? Release her ult soon. Nice. Every 2 weeks. Man, that's fast. Damn. That's fast. There, every 2 weeks. That is fast, yeah. Alright. There we go. We're getting it. We're getting it. Go! Fuck him up! Fuck him up! A Jade of the Warp Express. Yes. We haven't done Kanto 7 yet, so please, please refrain. Again, if you see spoilers in the chat, just flood the chat with emotes or with nonsense. Just flood it. Alright. Oh boy. Oh, and it just died. Okay, nice. Quixote, go! Again! I missed it? Yeah, I was reading spoilers. Yo gives. Ooh, that's gonna be nice, yeah. Like a synergy with middle Ricardo clears and a little bit of these. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna look it up. Come on! Yeah, we gotta build up to it again. I shall impale. Nice. That's so cool. So cool. Let's see. Oh, it's closing time! Ah, fuck, it's closing time. I just realized closing time can only happen once. Yup. GG, dude, GG. There you go. Because he had the time of his life? Yup. Alright, there we go. Quixote, go! Do it again! If it lives. Let's see. I don't know how many rounds we got, but she has it again. Yup! Already. Let's go. Ah, shit, this thing is not gonna survive. Oh, no. There we go! That is not the one I wanted! There we go! Oh my god. Ascendant, Sancho, and we got one. Okay, there we go. Next. Oh. Grant us love. We can only hear weakness. Okay. Complied with nothing. Victory. We all died! Oh my god. Sometime later. Oh, that was a relief. At least it wasn't indestructible. A rubble of broken stones lay about the exhausted sinners. That's the hard mode, isn't it? That's the hard mode, isn't it? But that didn't last long. I see. Fades away to naught.
Yes, while the entity took the form of a stone stele, an object commonly composed of inorganic matter, it is likely that this existence itself is perceived as a religious artifact in certain indeterminate locales.
True. The giant object did suddenly appear out of thin air before dropping right in front of us. The stately witch had once threatened the sinners with its tentacles, soon disappeared from my sight like it never existed. If Faust hadn't pushed me into the hallway just in time, I'd have been...
Dante?
Wham! Would have all died forever if that thing had crushed me too.
We were not crushed by the stele, to be exact. The real issue was the shockwave that came after the crash.
Nuna Violet, you're gonna hear the weakest and latest acts. We start for love and compassion of them. The Nuna Violet. Oh, thank you.
I thought he slipped away in time. I heard your shot would be so deadly.
Why doesn't Honglu? Why wouldn't he? Everybody has a silly accent in this kind of thing. Have you not seen the title of our thing, huh? We all have the voice. It's Hongluario, you know. Oh boy, let's see. We're going to have to find a way to deal with that shockwave somehow. It'll be too risky to continue with our Walpurgis Night expedition. Not saying that I'm scared of the pain I have to go through when reviving the sinners, which is really, really hurts, of course, especially when it's full, but I'm not sure I want to ask them to repeatedly run a mission that is guaranteed to kill them in the end. Moreover, we don't even know if whatever we'll find here will be worth all trouble.
According to the information given, it is said that ordeals cannot occur in immediate succession.
Can't occur one after the other. What, did a giant piece of rock had nothing to do with an ordeal then?
Agent, next dialogue? You didn't have to, don't want. Oh no, the Waluigi is gonna be the boss of this one.
Yes, it was indeed an ordeal of Violet. However, this was the noon of Violet.
Yeah, no, we have set up these voices. Like, we're actually doing these voices as, yeah. This one, units.
Ordeals of the noon are a degree of higher than ordeals of the dawn, which we already have experience with.
Faust's brows were frowning at the nigh imperceptible angle. She was sighing even as she relayed that information to us, clearly perturbed by something. I suddenly recalled what Faust speculated back at the warp train, that the Gesellschaft may have made a purposeful omission. You think this is the Gesellschaft withholding information from you again?
There is no evidence to say for certain. They did not withhold the information regarding the Ordeal of Noon. Thus, a more likely explanation is that this was a merely manifestation of a rare possibility. Yet, your suggestion does concern me. If it was indeed a manifestation of a rare possibility, then we must seek for clues in which Walpurgis Night that may point us to an explanation.
So, should we explore further? But there's the boss in it! There's the boss in it! There's the boss! What? There's the one we were hearing earlier, in it. Hello, Hod? Hod? New voice. New voice. New voice. New voice. We have Hod. Not this one. We got Hod over here. I am thinking Waluigi. Cute girl that wants to help people? Okay. Save this voice for the P Corp. Not purple. Okay, this is not purple. Let's see. So, like, you change the P Corp. Yeah, change it to P Corp. Need someone else as well, Luigi. I know we need purple for Luigi. Let's see.
Oh, we could have this. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
An old lunatic? I know that old lunatic.
Hello, you hear me? That would be the old lunatic. The old lunatic over here. That would be the kind of thing over here. Hello.
Let's see. Kind of get more Mario characters. Yes, we'll be. Oh my goodness. Let's see. What other voice can we give? What words do I have? We can have. We can bring back Marge Simpson. Kirby? What the fuck does? I can't do a Kirby. I can't reach that high. Voice that was French and it was so funny.
Oh, hello everyone. Can you hear me?
That.
Oh, hello everyone. Can you hear me? That we could do a film of sort.
Oh my god. Oh god, please don't make her French. Look, the people are loving the French here. This Mario Kart Trust, Age just crashing the fuck out. Yup. Oh my god. Just cute girl? With soft voice? You think I have that kind of range?
I could just give her the hello everyone. Can you hear me? With what kind of voice? You know?
Give me a demon voice.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Oh, we're not here for the accurate voices. Oh God.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Because this kind of voice can be kind of nicer. Because you know, it's very nice. Because
A French demon? No.
hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Because I like this kind of voice. Because
A French demon, because this is a quite difficult accent to do, because
Yeah, no, that's oh boy.
yeah, I think we're gonna do the high voice with the French accent. Because yeah, there we go.
L French accent high. There we go.
That's gonna be the accent. Because
Female French demon with Phyllis. Faust 2.0 when we done. A loud buzz, crackle, and an unfamiliar voice broke through the awkward silence we were meandering with. Do what you want, I will.
lie me. Who said that?
Oh, I hearken unto thee.
oh, I guess I can hear you insinuate. Because ignore what I just said. Hello, this is Hot from the training special team speaking. Because
Oh, it appears whose name is first in the document is the one speaking to us, again. This is her voice. Got to say, this is kind of what we all expected her to sound, huh?
oh, we said investigating and how it went out on the good credibility to don't know. I understand that and familiar with situation like this may cause a sense of alarm and anxiety, but there's nothing to worry about as long as you remember the instructions under exception number 48, which I made sure to mention in every training session.
Baguette to baguette communication? Yes.
Section number 48. So how many exceptions you come up with?
He must be a leader with a very hands-on approach to team management. Commanders who are overprotective because a person often makes such mistakes.
Guys, I don't think this is time to share first impressions. If you don't know what measure she's talking about, this rate will get. Oh. There was a dull thwig just as Sinclair began to air his concerns. Is this your favorite girl from PGR? You'd feel the same way? Oh, we'll make sure that happens and worse. Did I just get shot?
Oh, you went to the lobby. You've been dozing off during your drinks, have you? I'm pretty sure you explained that to the cases like this. We're being foreign physical intervention, shield bullets. We share the middle layer. So are you acting all surprised if you've never been shot before?
Shield bullets. Ah, that bullet just looked kind of familiar, actually. We carefully approached Sinclair to take a closer look at where the projectile hit him. Oh, I recognize this. This looks like the K-ampoule. That almost melted me into a puddle back at K Corp. Ugh, getting unpleasant goosebumps just from thinking about it.
You were totally badass though, is she? Jumping right in front of Dante, taking the bullets for him and everything.
Yeah, then she went ahead and hurled a bloody harpoon into his clockhead shoulder herself only a few months later.
Like a good circular narrative structure.
Okay, you smartasses.
It's not a K Corp ampule. While it is true that K Corp's technology was used to regenerate its employees, a barrier field like this is fundamentally differs from the type of technology used by K Corp. It is said that the Lobotomy Corporation maintained a collaborative relationships with other wings, including K Corp. Though the said collaborations, they obtained bullets and ampules of diverse functionalities useful for the workers of this company. It appears that this shield bullet is a result of such partnership. Wait, then this bullet will... It is said that this bullet can partially negate physical damage, which is also known as red damage in Laboratory Corporation technology. It will likely shield us from the shockwave created by the steel as well. Oh, we'll have a counseling session after you lot of focus on the thing. For now, please try to suppress this ordeal as soon as possible. I'll give you everyone a physical intervention shield. So let's try to take care of this ordeal with as few casualties as possible. Tante, let us...
Oh, right. Let's get a move on and deal with the other stales as well.
Indeed, it would be preferable if we returned after confirming the destruction of stales in other areas as well. We will have to visit Laboratory Corporation headquarters of different possibilities as well. We will make use of the Sephiroth and the shield as soon as we're able then.
Good idea. Thanks to the unexpected support from a Sephiroth, we are able to explore further through the Walpurgis night.
All these trainings were for their own good. It's so hard to understand, Abigail.
I just couldn't help but think back to Hans's last few utterances that managed to slip through the static. It made me wonder what really went down here. The headquarters of the Lobotomy Corporation. Oh boy, we got some hard lore over here. We're so gonna play Lobotomy Corporation, dude. Alright, with that, there you go. Let me just check real quick. If I go in here, let's try hard mode. Oh, wait a second. Okay, let's bring him in. Bring him in, boys. Bring him in. Bring him in. Bring him in. We're bringing him in. There we go. You, and you. Let's do this. Bring Otis too. Instead of who? Let's just try this right now. Let your girl hard mode. Average level. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. Need more purple. Yeah, we're doing 5. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's just see what we get. Gunner standing. Okay. Win rate. Honglu. Fine. You defense then. Purple. Go. God damn it, Quixote. Dude, please. Yeah, like, based on Quixote, she's funny and everything. The IDs we've had from Don Quixote are also adorable and cute and everything. Hot announcer, yep. Yep, just purple to destroy. Oh my god, she looks so adorable. Absolute lost resonance, yeah, baby! Come on, Rodia. Come on, there you go. She is, yep. Oh, we're gonna find out more about her on Lobotomy Corporation, I'm sure. Because, yeah, I already have Lobotomy Corporation and Library of Ruina. We're gonna play both. We're gonna play both. Like, first, after Limbus Company, we're doing Undertale, and then we're moving to Lobotomy Corporation. Alright, let's see. This time, the whole team is fine. Good, let's go. Let's go! So, baby girl, yep, that's nice, yep. Both are 100+ hours, then we're gonna do it. I mean, we'll get through the story. We might not do completion, but yeah, we're gonna go through them. We'll have plenty to go through. It's gonna give us Monday and Thursday. Because once we're done with Limbus Company, we're gonna go back to the split schedule. Monday and Thursday, we play one game. Tuesday, Friday, we play another one. Wednesday, wildcard. Level of nervous system for Lobotomy Corporation. Gonna go now. Alright, catch you around, Maya, yes. Yeah, we're gonna be calling it an out after this. So yeah, catch you around, man. Thanks for hanging out. So yeah, no, like, I've played management games before. I love them. So yeah, we're gonna do those as like a Tuesday, Thursday. Gregor, come on, dude. Shut him, Bale! There you go. God fucking damn it. Gregor, come on, dude. Oh, he got on staggered. Good. Oh, Quixote doesn't have it. Fuck. All right, let's go. So yeah, so Monday and Thursdays are probably gonna be like Project Moon days. Tuesday, Friday are gonna be another game, like whatever we're trying out. Wildcard Wednesday. Zero is mostly main story. Good. Good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. This is awesome. And then, of course, when Kanto 10 comes out, if we somehow catch up before Kanto 10 comes out, once Kanto 10 comes out, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday remains wildcard. Like right now, we're doing Pragmata, but then everything else. Project Moon Management Simulator. That sounds like a good time to me. Quixote, come on, dude. Bring the good one. Bring the good one, dude. Come on. She's excited again. Yup. There we go. Stop spinning at me! French Kanto? Yes. Okay. Let's go. And this one unclashable. Okay. Alright, there we go. There we go! There we go, let's go! You'll see it when you see it. Yes, OPS3. Yup, there! God, that's so cool. Alright, next one. Win rate, go! So good. I love this. I need to reconfigure the Steam controller, though. I have to redo some of the key bindings. She didn't even use all of it? Yeah, it's so cool. Shot impale! We're gonna be, might be German. Oh, we're gonna give them all French voices. Maybe French and German, maybe some Brits over there, but yeah. Honglu, come on, dude. It's closing time, dude. It's closing time, and you do this? You missed 2 of the coins at closing time. Don Quixote will release by then, probably. Yeah. I mean, whenever that happens, we're gonna focus on this one. All right, she's not that excited right now. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, we're gonna do Faust's. Oh, live with nothing. Wave 4. We return to the training team hallways again. According to the work education manual, we're going to need the physical intervention shield to survive the noon's violent shockwave. We stood huddled together in the hallway, remembering that hard the several training team told us. Wasn't long before some bullets from earlier struck us. Red barriers began to form around the sinners who were struck by the bullets. See, according to the schedule, we have some time till the next noon arrives. One of the sinners noticed an emergency response manual posted in the highway walls. On it were instructions on how to use a console installed in the hallways to activate the regenerator systems connected to the safety team. Seems like it'd be worth a try. If we hurry, we might be able to activate the regenerator before the noon arrives. Rodia? Please? Please? Yes! Rodion's face lights up as she reads the manual. Soon an announcement lets us know that the regenerator squisher has been modified, reactivating most functionalities of the regenerator. Rodion's, there we go. Physical intervention shield activated. All allies heal 3 HP every turn and 3 SP every turn. Alright! Can restore one of the deactivated systems of the safety team apart from basic functionalities of regenerate. Which one should we reactivate? We're healing HP. Mark 2, HP. There we go. Just regenerate our wounds. Here are fatigue and minor injuries as well. Alright. There we go. It's time. The Rodia logged in. Yup. Breathing. I forgot. There. Alright, we start with Faust because the rest of the party, yeah. Gonna start with a Faust heal. And then everybody win rate, go! We don't know what this is gonna do, so mercy. She's excited? Yeah, no, yeah, never mind. She's gonna be excited next turns, but we'll see. Fluid sac, come on! Faust! Takes us from Noon Vile, end up back in Limbus Corp. I don't know, we'll find out. Maybe it was developed afterwards. There we go. Some heals and everything. God, this guy's tanky. That which is incomprehensible. Oh, it decided to defend itself. Okay. Go, Radia! Oh, come on. All right! Gregor's here too. Some real maiden now. Welcome to the hero. Did you expect the Dawn reveal? I did not. That was so cool. It was so cool. Alright, win rate! Again! Can you use Fausti? Oh, we should have. Shit, we should have! Because I've used it once. But I forgot. Feel fascia. We have it over soul? Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Is that don't overclock? I mean, if she overclock is good. I mean, the regular. I mean, use that one as heal mainly, to heal, not for much else. Okay, so Gregor got his ult going on. Then we don't have the things to use it. All right, Quixote, go. Grant us love is the name of this thing. Mercy, love, flickering glyphs of understanding, what is incomprehensible conditions unmet. Deal 3 damage to all enemies, fuck you, we are countering that one. Deals damage, else deals 1 to 3 HP damage, fuck you. The one we could try is Rodias. We got Pursuance. It heals people, but most importantly, it uses the thing. If I overclock it... Okay, SP damage, a target. Now let's just... No. Regular one. There we go. Go! Go, Faust! Fuck him up! There we go, and after this we call it a night. We're late. Shit, we're late, we're very late. Whatever. Go, Honglu, go! Shit, I have to go to the pharmacy tomorrow. Go, Quixote, fuck him up! Come on! 28, that's, ooh, nice. Now we're using the whole thing. Ooh. That was really cool. Holy shit, that was really cool. Babe, come on. Execute as it is written. Oh god. 26 damage. Go team! Fuck him up! It seems like we have a thing there. Oh my god. What are the chances? High enough, yes. Okay, come on. More heal than damage, let's be honest. Yeah, I just wanted to see it. Go Quixote, impale! You missed the last one. Come on, dude. There we go. It looks like we're breaking this thing apart. We're breaking it down. Come on. Come on. Come on, fuck him up! Fuck him up! Okay, this should be it. Come on. Shall impale! Yep, there we go. Is that it? Can understand them. GG! GG, everybody. There we go. Hard mode, and with this I think I unlocked the mirror dungeon phase for it, right? You seen a video of Orban being compared to Gru of the Minions? No, but it's very accurate. Anyway, and with that, we're gonna be calling it a night here. Let me just go ahead and make the encapsulate modules. Tomorrow we are playing Pragmata. So this we're gonna continue on Thursday. Once again, everybody, if you missed anything today or you want to catch up to the full playthrough, it's all going to the Games Are Bastard channel. Full playthrough as well as the Leviathan reading. All of it is there. So make sure you are subscribed. It's linked in the description and everything. So yeah. There you go, and imagine fighting Pale Midnight. That's gonna be fun. Dear Magyar people, tonight we steal the moon. So yeah, dude, that was awesome. what a way to end this, dude. What a way for the Intervallo to end. I am very happy. So, energy and bleed when I use this skill for generating blood feast. Okay, good to know. And yeah, with that, I'm gonna be calling it a night. Let me just go ahead and close the game. We'll be back tomorrow with a jam and shred. If you haven't been to one of those, they're a lot of fun. It's the guitar show. And yeah, we're going to be taking it from there. We're going to be playing some Pragmata tomorrow and that kind of stuff. And yeah, with that, thank you again, everybody, for another incredible stream. We'll be back tomorrow, as I said. Thank you again for the follows, for the subs, for the bribes, for the emotes, and for the everything. In general, again, I am grateful every single day that I get to do this at all, and that any of you like this to begin with. So thank you, everybody. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you join the Discord, subscribe, all that good stuff. Linked in the description and everything. And with that, we'll be back tomorrow. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. Have yourselves a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. I will see you all next time. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.